Thank you. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, the sales hunter. Hey, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm coming to you right now with kind of some special stuff talking about sales in a COVID period, but more importantly, all the questions people have been asking me. Hey, has sales changed because of COVID? And they say, oh, you can't sell. It's all a service mode and all that. Hey, whoa, hold it. Sales has not changed one bit. Don't go thinking sales. If you feel sales has changed, then you had the wrong attitude or the wrong perception or the wrong definition of what sales is. You must have that definition of you thought sales was taking things from people. Sales has never been about taking things from people. I didn't write the book. I didn't write this book, A Mind for Sales, for nothing. I wrote this book for one very simple reason, because I thoroughly believe in it. And the premise is this: sales has not changed because we're in a COVID period. Sales has always been about service. It's always been about service. People say, well, you really can't sell. All you do is really serve. That's what sales is. Sales is serving customers by helping them see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. And right now, that's more important than ever. Think about this for a moment. Right now, more important. Okay, I live in Nebraska, and we're actually opening up restaurants and bars and so forth today, Monday, May 4th or May 5th or May 4th it is, yeah. And does that change things in terms of what's... No. Sales is about helping people. That's what sales is. Sales is about listening to people. Now, one of the things that has changed with me is we're getting set to roll out a online university that's going to be unlike anything else. And this is a little bit of a not really a teaser, right? I just want to tell you about it because it's coming. You'll see it all over my website, social media, et cetera, because it's going to be unlike anything else that you've seen before. And it's going to roll out the end of this week, next week officially. But here's this whole thing. Sales is about service. Sales is about selling. And those words are not separate. They're not mutually exclusive. They're inclusive words. Please help me understand this. I want you to understand this. What am I talking about here? It's about how sales is about helping people. Sales has never been about just taking from people. That's not sales. That's not the sales profession I know. That's why I say sales is not a profession. It's not a job. It's a lifestyle. And again, it's one of the key things I wrote in the book, A Mind for Sales. Man, I'm glad I'm getting a haircut today. Glad hair places are open today. Glad I can finally get in. Yeah. Think about this for a moment. What are you doing to serve your customers? That's what you were doing pre-COVID. That's what you're doing in the middle of this. And that's what you're going to be doing post-COVID. That does not change at all. Comprehend? Understand? Now, what do I mean by this? How do we serve? It's about listening to your customers at a deeper level than ever before. Now, I think that's changed because guess what? We're really learning how to listen to customers because everybody's got a backstory. Everybody has a backstory about how they got into COVID. Everybody has a backstory as to how COVID's affected them personally and professionally. I totally get that. I totally understand that. And you have to listen to it. It's about developing your listening skills so that you can serve them better. So, Mark, excuse me, wait a minute. But they're not ready to buy. Fine. You may have customers that are not ready to buy. I totally get that. And you continue selling to them. In fact, a line that I love, and it comes from my book, you treat your prospects the same way you do your customers. If you have some insights and so forth that you're sharing with customers, share them with your prospects. That's the best way to turn them into customers. Now, here's the whole thing. Your prospects know, and you better know, that the best way for them to benefit from you is by being a customer of yours. You're right. Yeah. That's how they really are able to take advantage and allow you to serve them best. But see, it's not selling. Well, it is selling. It is selling because selling is about delivering to them an outcome that will help them see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. Don't think for a moment that you cannot be selling right now. Don't think for a moment. You can be selling now. And I want you to be selling now. Because selling is service. It's not anything different. It never has been, and it never will be two different things. Now, if all you're doing is taking orders, and you know I talk about that in my book, A Mind for Sales. If all you're doing is taking orders, then all you're doing is providing customer service. That's all you're doing. Because sales is about creating incremental. Now, think about this right now in this COVID environment that we're in right now. Okay? Your customers and your prospects need you now more than ever. They need you now more than ever because they need solutions. See, so if all you're doing was serving them, and I want to share, there's a story I share in my book, A Mind for Sales, about Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, when he created the iPhone, was he selling or was he serving? Think about that for a moment. Was he selling or was he serving? He was selling because he was providing to us incremental value. He was allowing us to see and achieve what we didn't think was possible. We didn't know when the iPhone came out. I didn't know I needed a camera. I didn't know I needed a music player. I didn't know I needed a computer all in my phone. I was very happy with my Motorola Razor Track phone or whatever I had back then. I don't know. You see, if Steve Jobs was into service, customer service, he would have just designed a great flip phone. But see, he was selling. This is what your customers need from you right now. They need this from you now more than ever. Yeah. And I admit, this is going to be one of those things that we're going to be talking about as we roll out the Sales Hunter University. And you're going to see a lot of this. And we focus in the first 5-6 weeks on just a mind for sales. So critical right now. But I'm going to show you how to change that thinking, how to expand that thinking. You see, sales is the greatest profession. And I hate to kind of use that term because I don't call it a profession, but it is the greatest profession because it's one where we are in continuous service to customers. We're in continuous service because we're selling them. We're selling them outcomes, outcomes that they did not think were going to be possible. As we move through this whole pandemic situation, and nobody really knows how it's going to turn out, it's up to us in sales to drive the economy. We have to get the economy going. We have to get the economy back on track. It's really dependent on us in sales because we have to be providing solutions to customers that they don't see. That's what sales is all about. That's what this is. That's why I love sales. I can't speak highly enough about sales because it's serving people. A little bit about the university program. We're rolling out 3 schools. One is A Mind for Sales. That's the first one. Excuse me. Second one is going to be around high profit prospecting. Third one around high profit selling. Each of these programs are going to have a whole series of videos. In fact, we were recording some of them this morning. Very, very, I don't want to say in your face, but very much modules that are going to get you thinking. And then we also have live group coaching sessions every month. You see, so it's a very inclusive, and there'll be different levels depending on what you want to, what your appetite is. I totally understand that. And more importantly, that there's no contracts, there's none like that. Because again, I don't believe that. I believe sales is about creating whatever value. And if I don't create value, then you shouldn't have to pay, see? So that's one of the beauties about this program. Hey, I just wanted to share this with you for a few minutes. I really wanted to kind of poke the bear a little bit because sales is serving. Nothing has changed regarding sales just because we're in a COVID, stay in place, lockdown, whatever you want to call it, environment, work from home, selling from home, buying from home environment. Nothing's changed. It's always been about serving customers, serving, creating incremental value. You create incremental opportunities to help your customers see and achieve what they didn't think was possible. You know, I'd say, Mark, there are some industries out there that I can't sell to because they're shut down. I totally get that. Right. But there are many other industries that are open in doing business. Now, there are some industries that are still shut down. You know, you're in the airline business, et cetera. But you know what? You still may have a solution for them. If you have the ability to help someone, then it's your responsibility. It is your responsibility to get in touch with them. I firmly believe that. That's what sales is. Sales is about helping people, serving people. I want you to vision yourself as Steve Jobs coming out with the next iPhone. That's what your goal is in sales. That's what your role is. That's one of the big reasons why I wrote A Mind for Sales, because I wanted to change your thinking completely. It's why I get so many notes. Every day I must get another note from somebody who's read the book, and it's changed their view. It's changed how they see things. It's amazing. The reviews on Amazon and other sites have been amazing. Thank you. Hey, if you have bought the book, leave a review on Amazon, would you? Would you do me a favor? Leave a review on Amazon. Share it on social media. Let others know, because this book is without a doubt changing how people view sales. Hey, I'm Mark Hunter, known as the Sales Hunter. Yes, that's my real last name. And the Sales Hunter University is coming out very, very soon. I want you to look for it. I want you to watch for it, because I want you to jump in on it. And let me tell you something. You're going to be able to take your sales to the next level. Hey, thanks for allowing me to share this with you today. Great selling.